Okay, we're live.
What was his
Kiki.
account called? Like when he was in here?
What was his channel called?
No, when he was posting in here, what was it called?
I can't hear you. What was his name?
In Discord.
I don't remember. I don't
There.
remember. I have it. It's in the YouTube. Uh, so YouTube says review.
Well, we can't watch it anymore because that got removed.
Let me try and edit the video. Unfortunately, it's impossible to edit a video in real time. Um. Oh, it's removed. It's not even privated, it's just removed. So I have no access. So the whole content was deleted. Wow. YouTube is so dumb. So an hour of great content was deleted. Oh.
Too bad.
Really weird.
That's awful. Yeah. What the hell?
And what happened? Somebody put like
Yeah.
sexual content in.
Yeah, he put
No,
sexual
basically
content.
me.
Like, I mean, he really wanted to, like attack us. Like, he's really upset.
But why is you know why he wants to attack
Yeah,
you? Or
I said he's gay because like he was
oh, you
talking
said
about
it is.
my penayas. Like that's obviously gay. Why would you talk about my penayas? Um, yeah, the content is apparently gone. YouTube is just the best. Let me try and find it. Maybe there's a way to rescue it. I doubt it. Why is YouTube? Oh, I should have it. Oh yeah, I should have a copy of it on StreamYard. StreamYard keeps a copy, but I would have to edit it on StreamYard. I could probably do that.
Like you want to take revenge or something
No, no, I just want to ban that person and that's it. I don't want to revenge.
from
That's.
Discord
I mean,
or for our for oh
I
you can ban from YouTube.
I
All right.
reported him on Discord
Mm.
and on YouTube. So I reported the person, but he can easily do whatever he wants. Create a new account. Let me see. I just want to. What did I want to do? La, la, la. I wanted to go to StreamYard. It's very difficult to go to StreamYard doing a stream. Cantare, kiki, kiki, kiki. It's basically impossible to go to StreamYard doing a stream. There's no link to StreamYard while you stream. Like when you finish streaming, there is a link, sure, but not while you stream. Anyway, so the point is that my ether gives us the only prediction that dark energy should cause a constant cosmic inflation. An exponential cosmic inflation. No one else has. So this gives credence to the ether theory. That's very powerful.
Yeah, I mean you just need the numbers now.
Right.
So did the other guy, the Tapioca Weasel, say something about
No, I
the
didn't.
proposal for the explanation of the Stern-Gerlach experiment?
No, no. We never got. I mean, we talked for hours about it, but we didn't have
Okay,
anything.
so he's either copying you or he doesn't care. It's one of those things.
Weasel, tapioca weasel, copying me. What do you mean copying me?
I'm just joking.
Oh, let me go to Streamyard. Streamyard. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the obvious explanation for the whole thing. And
But
it
it,
explains the other experiment as well. And the problem you were putting that the electrons would jump from state to state, it actually makes it easier for them to align if they jump.
okay, I have
Wait,
it.
you're busy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I just found the stream that edit and repurpose. Can I edit it? Videos. Anyway, it's gonna be a lot of work. Um, let me. Can I share it? Download. Let me download it first of all. Recording audio only. I just want to download transcript. Lily, lily, lily. Anyway, um, I need to run to the bathroom. Can you hear me, Chinas?
Oh, I was distracted.
You was what?
Distracted.
Distracted? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um. hmm Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, when you stream to the planet, so you're bound to meet crazy people who are just going to try and kill you, basically, like out of the blue. Like you never thought somebody's going to try and kill you. So it's really dangerous. Like being a YouTuber happens to be really dangerous. It's a dangerous job. When you go to Discord and they hate you, you 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 chat with people on YouTube and they tell you they want to come visit you and then they try and take your channel down.
Yeah, a friend of mine who I
What?
talked to you about him. A friend of mine that I'm mod on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I talked to you, like the guy that used to do professional debate. Yeah, he once like got the call in his stream from a guy that was like screaming at him, really angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. There's plenty of crazies.
It's very strange. And the guy would come to the stream and threaten him and stuff like that. But I don't think he was ever intending to do anything. He was just kind of a strange person that was revolted with a YouTuber that streams for 10 people.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can save. If I can save. I mean, they say you can submit an appeal, take training. Your warning will expire in 90 days.
Oh, you have a warning now. Okay.
Mhm. If you
But
violate.
you should submit an appeal
Yeah.
and say that and say the username of the guy you did that in your channel and that you had no
Yeah, we have his real name,
you
Sergey.
had no agency. Oh, you even have his real name, but you don't even need that.
His name is Andrei Kuznetsov.
Is he Italian or
I don't know. I don't know if that's him. I mean,
maybe not? No, that's more like Eastern European. Kuznetsov.
anyway, please don't share sensitive information for questions. Anyway, so I was streaming my Discord server, and someone pasted what do they say? Like nudities, obscenities. What do you call it? What do they tell me that I have? Your channel has. Oh, maybe I can look at my email. They sent me an email. There it is. Let me see. It looks like didn't follow community guideline to help you review what we found. We think your content didn't follow our sex and nudity policy. Okay, there you go. Which is really strange. I mean, because there's so many videos on YouTube with chicks taking off their clothes. So, but fine, it's whatever. Okay, posted content that violates YouTube's sex and nudity policy. I removed it as soon as possible. I would like to edit it out and post. No, forget about that. Let's just deal with the strike. I was streaming my Discord server and someone posted content that violates YouTube's sex and nudity policy. Without my consent. I removed this content as soon as possible and reported this abuse. All right. Where's the send button? Oh, submit the appeal. Submit. Okay. We are reviewing your appeal. Thanks for your input. We'll send you an email when our review is done, generally within 72 hours. To check the status, go to your dashboard and select the channel violations card. Whatever. Okay, appeal submitted. Oh, there it is. Warning. I have a warning on my channel. Wonderful. What a waste of time. Okay. I mean, I've had warnings before. I mean, before you know it, they go away. If they don't do this again, I mean, if my channel gets attacked again like this, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, but if you have warnings, they usually give lower priority to your videos to show on the search and so on.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, so what
Who's got the crack?
what they did, they probably posted the content and immediately reported it to YouTube. They posted it and reported it
Yeah.
at the same time, like geniuses. And YouTube is so bad that they're so they leave me open to these attacks. They leave content creators open to these attacks. So
No, it could be automatic as well, but they probably report it.
Yeah, it's probably reported.
No, he definitely did. He probably reported it from a different account or whatever.
Let me.
Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because of the differentiation. But you have to report stuff on YouTube. Like stuff on YouTube stays up forever if you don't report it.
I
You
did. I
know,
did.
like maybe the AI has gotten a little bit better, but it's
Yeah, I'm waiting.
typically you could just post like yourself full frontal nude and it will stay up for like ever if you don't have it reported.
Yeah.
Whew, I gotta sit down for a little bit. Not sit down. I'm gonna lay down. Hi, puppy. Come on.
That's why now I understand why the side chats are usually blocked and stuff like that. They're
Yeah,
usually
but it's likely the AI that reviews the report initially.
no.
So
I'm saying
probably hasn't been
no,
seen
no,
by any humans.
no. I'm saying why do side chats of discords are why they're usually blocked and you need extra permissions and no one is allowed to use them. You know, the side chats are just too dangerous. Like
Well, yeah.
anyone can spam the side chat. It's too dangerous.
I
Hmm.
wish you could like remove the side chat, or I guess you could remove permissions in it.
I can. I mean, there's permissions. I can private the channel. Everyone. Let me see. Manage, create, connect, speak, video. Allows members to share their video. I can block that. Like, I would like everyone to need my permission for anything. Use the soundboard. No soundboard. Use external
How long it will be?
sounds.
Do I need your permission?
Priority
Sorry, my
speaker,
dog
mute
jumped on me.
speaker, deafen members,
No.
set voice, send messages, embed links, send attach file. So I'd like them to need my permission. Allows members to upload files or media in this channel. Use external emojis, use external emojis, no. External stickers, no. Mention, manage messages, read message history, send text to speech, use application commands, send voice, create polls, create events, manage events, use application commands, use activities, use external. So I guess that's the only change I made. That okay, no one can use the soundboard. That's a good thing. And no one can attach files. What I wish I just knew what it means. There's an X, a slash, and a check. What is the slash? Uh, like, so I guess slash is the default, which means is the default. I guess the server default. Okay, so we're just gonna block. Yeah, I guess like when you start having like a normally functioning Discord, you just need to start removing permissions. Like basically they force you to kill your community before before it's born.
Yeah.
Like no one can share anything. There's nothing we can do about that. And yeah, the same goes for the video. I can't have people turn on their videos. Let's remove video. No more video. Can't share video, unfortunately. Uh, use soundboard? No, no soundboard. Okay, let's try this again. So, view channel, yeah, anyone can. Manage channel allows members to change this channel's name? No, obviously not. Manage permissions allows members to change this channel's permissions? No. Manage webhooks. I don't know what that is, so no. Create invite, sure. Connect. Allows members to join the voice channel and hear others, sure. Speak, yes. Video, no. Use soundboard, no. Use external sounds, no. Use voice activity. What is that? Allows members to speak in this voice channel by simply talking. Yeah. Priority speaker, I don't know what that is. Mute members, yeah. Deafen members. Who left? Deafen movement.
No, someone came in. It's obscure.
Oh, Dr. Obscure is with us? Oh, she came and left?
No, I'm still here.
She's in
Oh,
here.
I can't see because I'm managing permissions. Yeah, Dr. Obscure, we've been attacked by malicious actors, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Who's the malicious actor?
Who? I'm suspecting it's Andrei Kuznetsov, whatever. That's my suspicion.
Oh, what did he do?
I think it was him. Somebody posted sexual like pictures of chicks, naked chicks, in the side chat of the Discord.
Like right now?
I mean, in the previous
Yeah, they
stream,
did.
like an hour into the previous stream. So now I have a warning on my channel, and I appealed, and we'll see what's going on. I'm waiting to see. It's just a warning. If they do it again, I mean, I tried blocking and everything, but if they do it again, so right now it's impossible to paste like content to the side chat. It's impossible to use video. Like I put up some defenses, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's interesting. It's good. In itself, it's good content. It's good to have some drama. Drama is good. Drama makes good content.
Drama is good. No, it's okay. I mean, I guess, but it's also annoying.
Like you're not
I
a
walked my dog and I saw like a mongoose.
oh, it's like you're not a legit content creator if you don't get attacked.
That's fair. That's fair. I just came to say hi.
Oh, hi and bye or hi and hi?
Yeah, hi and like bye in like 2 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, hi.
Are you going back
Bye.
Bye,
to?
Sanas. Oh, are you Hispanic?
Hispanic, I don't. I'm not. I'm European.
Oh, I
But
see. I was
yeah,
just saying
that's
that
an
because
interesting thing. You're what?
yeah.
I
Cenar
didn't.
is to eat dinner. That's why I asked.
No, I don't speak Spanish.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
Bye.
speak.
Bye.
But American.
Yeah. Cenas, yeah. Isn't cenas in Portuguese? Isn't that like lunch or something?
No, it's not.
Nah is like African dinner.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, that's like it's either dinner or it's food. Because I went to a restaurant called Sana, and it was literally like food. Like that's what it meant.
Tines is like Portuguese slang for something undefined. That's something basically. It means like scenery or yeah, if it's used properly. If it's used in slang, it means just something. It's not a very creative name. No.
Cantare. Ki.
By the way, are you done with the stuff? With the bureaucracy.
I guess I am. I'm gonna let it go. Sure.
You done with democracy?
Tines really means
Bureaucracy.
stuff. That's like probably the best translation. Yeah,
What?
bureaucracy. The bureaucracy of like having.
Oh, it was a muskrat. That's what it was. It was a muskrat.
It was a what?
It was a what?
I used Google Lens to find out because that thing looked like a big black cat. I saw it like swimming outside my apartment when I walked my dog, and it looked like a ferret, like it was a massive ferret, like a cat-sized ferret. And I was like, that's like an ocelot, or like, some sort of like mongoose. And I thought it was like maybe an otter. Like I had no idea. And so I used Google Lens, and it's saying it's a muskrat. I think that makes sense for the area. Calm down, honey. Sorry, she's barking right at me.
She's ear raping us.
I'm so sorry, but like there's animals like that outside my window, and that's why sometimes she barks like crazy. Because like I saw a black thing run across my window, and I was like, "Is that a squirrel?" And I guess it's this massive, big black thing, and I swear to you, it's the size of a fat ass cat. It's not small. Imagine a ferret that's the size of an actual adult cat.
Mm-hmm.
That could be.
Okay.
Whatever it was, it's out there. Like whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
God help us.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Anyway.
this is like Jaws, but it's like mongoose.
Mm-hmm. Cantare. Okay, so I've been I lost all my notes because I had to delete the Discord original channel. So all my notes I deleted them by mistake. So I have to now. I want to write a paper about Michelson and Morley and why they should have failed, why we could have predicted their failure mathematically. So I'm doing that now. So I found a stream where I developed the equations for Michelson and Morley.
Yeah, look at what I sent on the side chat.
Wait, how are you able to upload images?
Not images, video.
Oh, I need to block that. I have to block it. That's why people don't use the side chat and block the side chat. Okay, let me just block it. So next time you can send it to me, like to a different thing.
Yeah.
1 second. That's also age restrict channel.
I mean, age restrict will actually allow people to post certain things that they shouldn't. So you probably don't want the channel age restricted.
No, I don't.
Restrict, you can't monetize, and it won't show it to people.
No, Discord. I don't want to I'm not here to monetize.
Is making this chat age restricted.
Oh, okay.
I'm making the side chat. Oh my god.
Worse
actually, Dr. Obscure asked about that the other night. She was like, "Why does it say that?" And yeah, now we have a good reason to let her know.
No, but like this is worse. Like you shouldn't make this age.
This is pretty bad.
You're allowing certain content on the side chat that could be.
All right.
That could be adult content.
No more links on the side chat.
No, but it's still you.
What?
I mean, but you probably don't have a lot of bots in this.
A lot of bots? It's not. I mean, you just need one person to try and destroy you, and that's all you don't need much more than that. And
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
What? What are you talking about? What? Explain. Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Me?
I can hear you.
Chinas, what were you saying?
What was I? What?
What were
Maybe.
you saying? What were you saying? You said something.
Oh, I was just saying that if you age restrict
Yeah, I
this
heard that.
chat,
Yeah,
now people can post adult content here.
but I blocked them from posting any links, any images, like like this channel
Yeah,
is.
so we should be fine.
Yeah, I hardened this channel is now extremely hardened, so it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to damage
What the fuck is?
to do damage through
Sorry.
the Discord. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
Um.
gonna piss. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
I guess.
I was watching Khalili. Do you know Professor Khalili, that Muslim guy, Muslim professor that teaches on UK BBC physics?
I have no idea.
You never heard of Khalili?
No.
Anyway, I was watching Khalili. And he was explaining the original Michelson and Morley experiment, and he completely botched up the explanation.
No. It is what it is.
I mean,
I'm
they
not
don't
gonna
even.
call him out, so
Let me try. Let me see if I can paste it. Yeah, I can paste. I'm allowed to paste. So in this video,
are you watching the video on the stream?
yeah.
So we should join stream
So
nerd.
here at 17 minutes he's explaining, and when he gets to 19 minutes, he's doing an animation. I mean, why can't he? I mean, like, whenever he discusses any other experiment, he shows the experiments. But when he discusses Michelson and Morley, he does an animation. You know, that's when you know that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just redo the experiment. It's very difficult.
He's saying read. I mean, and then when he shows how it's supposed to, like, what's a null result and what's a positive result, he doesn't explain it correctly. He says you're supposed to see a dot in the middle. That's a positive result, and they never got it, or something bizarre like that.
But in the middle.
Like if you look at
Okay.
minutes and 23 seconds, there's also I left a comment. You can just go click on the comment. But at 18 minutes and 23 seconds, or if you look at my stream right now. So let me see what he says.
I already saw it. I already saw it.
Let me see, but let me, yeah, then you see a bright spot in the middle of the pattern. So let me see what he says.
Then you see a bright spot in the middle of the pattern. Spot in the same specific pattern here. Basically, if the light has traveled at the same speed along the two paths, then you see a bright spot in the middle of the pattern.
He doesn't even know how an interferometer works. He's probably never used an interferometer in his life.
So here's the really clever part. Michelson and Morley reasoned that if the Earth really was moving through a stationary ether, the experiment should behave in a very different way. Let's look at what happens when we simulate the effect of an ether. The light leaves the detector and gets split. Now here's the key. The light that travels against the ether and back again covers this journey in a different time to the light traveling across the ether. This means that when the light waves recombine, they now interfere with each other. This interference means that the image will have a dark spot at its center. See this, and you know that the void must be filled with a stationary medium through which the Earth is moving.
I mean, he doesn't understand the experiment. I mean, and this is a professor. I think he's a professor. I mean, I think that's how he introduced himself, like, in the beginning of one of the shows.
Now, of course, I can't be sure exactly what was going through the minds of Michelson and Morley.
He says, I can't be sure what was going on through the minds of Michelson and Morley. It's like, like who knows? Like only the whole planet, all the physicists used to agree that there must be ether. I don't know what they were thinking of. It's like everybody used to believe it. I don't know why. It's like weird. It's like weird people. Anyway, he has.
Consider
It's not only that this experiment is 155 years old and they don't even try to reproduce it. And they don't try to make it more accurate, make it bigger, longer. Nothing. Nothing. And if you talk about it, they excommunicate you. You're not even allowed to discuss it, to come up with the How dare you talk about the ether? You talk about the ether, they kill you. Um, I mean, professionally, it's a career ender to talk about the ether. How dare you talk about the ether? So anyway, it's really interesting. Li 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 lo 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 lu lu lu.
What's
Anyway,
the video that I sent you?
you sent me a video. Okay.
Yeah, in the side chat.
Yeah, I see. Bifilar coil lifts, then lifts weights.
Yeah.
What we have here are
Here's the
13
chart.
pieces of paper that each weigh a half gram. Now, I'm going to take off 4. This is now 9 pieces of paper, which is the exact same weight as this coil. This coil weighs 4.5 grams.
Can barely hear
9
him.
of these at half a gram a piece. It's even carry its own weight. Coming down the tube,
It's more the visuals.
and it is carrying its own weight at a half inch. Let's see if we can boost it up. Whoa, she wants to go off. She's got some juice. Try that again.
What is he doing? I don't know what he's
Running
doing.
off the 9-volt battery at 1,000 hertz.
What's his point?
Is lifting a coil
So
with
what?
electricity.
So
Yeah, it's a specially woven coil.
so
That was, a type of coil that was invented by Tesla. That creates like capacitance between the windings of the coil. And
okay.
it pulses the coil with an intermittent voltage.
Okay.
And
What's
it has
special about it?
with intermittent amplified voltage.
What's
And
special about it?
it lifts.
What's special
And
about it? I
what
don't understand.
what's special about the coil?
Yeah, I mean coils. I mean, there's what's special about
Yeah,
it?
it's a bifilar coil, so it's, you wanna see like an animation quickly or a drawing, it's probably easier to explain.
What's
But
special?
basically, like,
What's special
yes,
about it? Mm-hmm.
it's the way the coil is wound. Like, so you hook up to the positive, and then you make it go around,
Mm-hmm.
and you, I don't know how to explain this without visuals.
Okay, I mean,
And then as it goes around itself, you hook the other part. It's so difficult. Like, I can visualize it, but it's so difficult to explain with,
what? But
like,
tell me. Okay, go to the end.
without
What's
visuals.
special? Like, how is this related to the
The
ether?
idea is to create a more or less uniform voltage around the whole coil,
Okay, let me ask.
and is to create capacitance between
Wait, hold on.
the
Let me
windings of the coil.
hold on. Is this related to the ether?
Well, these people that do these experiments, they use theories of the ether.
How is this related to the ether?
The theories that they use to come up with these effects are based on the ether.
What do you mean? I mean, Maxwell was based on ether. I mean, Maxwell and Faraday.
Yeah, but these guys are like doing new things.
But new things, newer than Faraday, like beyond Faraday.
Yeah, of course.
Like what? What?
These effects are not known in physics.
Okay. As far as I
Like,
know,
no one's lifting coils
no one is lifting coils. What do you
like
mean?
that. No one's lifting coils like that. Like, it's the only guy I've seen lifting coils this way.
Why is it difficult to lift a coil?
Just with pulsing them with intermittent voltage.
I don't
It's like it's probably similar to the Biffeld-Brown effect. You know what the Biffeld-Brown effect is?
know.
That one is easier to explain. It's like you
Hold on. No,
you've
no,
got a
no, no,
capacitor.
no, no, no. It doesn't. I don't see how this is revolutionary. Like I'm trying to do the calculation for what is the pressure. I'm trying to see if I can predict Hubble's constant from, let's say, from Newton's G. Can I derive Hu- Hubble's constant from Newton's G? That is what I'd like to figure out.
Okay, so in order to do that, you would need to correspond the acceleration of the universe supposedly, right?
That's Hubble.
Like of how things separate in the universe,
Hubble's constant is
gravity.
Hubble's constant is the exponential growth. That is the exponential growth. You can derive the exponential growth from Hubble's constant.
Right, but there is the velocity and the acceleration. Which one is related to Hubble's constant?
Hubble's constant is velocity over distance.
Oh,
Well,
so okay, so
like
the
how
more distance there is, the more velocity there is. Or
what?
wait,
How
so
can I
Hubble's constant is
predict?
velocity over distance.
I
So
don't understand what you're saying.
wait, you're saying Hubble's constant is velocity over distance?
It's a
So
dot.
that's the
Hubble's constant is defined to be a dot over a, where a is a distance. Any distance you take in the universe, a dot over a is a constant h. As far as I understand, as far as I remember. Let me look it up.
let me check that. But that the way you're saying it seems to mean that as the distance from things in the universe or things in the universe are more distant from us, then they would have higher velocity. Is that how it works?
Uh, like any point
No,
in the
you say that
universe,
is
any point you take in the universe, the distance to that point, the ratio of the speed of that point to the distance is a constant. So let's say 1 light year
that's so
away. If
weird.
you take 1 light year away, that's the distance and how fast it's moving away. So the how fast it's moving away, the velocity divided by the distance, the light year, is a constant. So the farther you
Mhm.
go, 2 light years is moving twice as fast. 3 light years away
Yeah,
is
that's what
moving
I said.
what?
So that's what I said. But that's really weird.
That's Hubble's constant. What do you mean? Why is that
I mean,
weird?
it's weird.
It's
I'm not saying
it's
it's not the
completely
most constant.
it's
I'm saying it's
completely
weird.
it's completely predictable from the ether, from gravitational ether. Gravitational ether needs a constant universal pressure that will cause a universal inflation. Inflation comes out of the ether model, whether you like it or not, instantaneously. You cannot, the ether doesn't flow without pressure gradient. So if you assume inside a particle the ether pressure is zero, then outside of the particle, in order to have a flow from outside a particle into the particle, in order to have gravity, in order for the ether to flow, you need a pressure gradient. So you need for there to be a positive pressure of ether everywhere in the universe, always the same constant. That constant should push the universe into a constant exponential inflation. So dark energy is completely predicted by the ether model, the gravitational ether model, which is incredible in of itself. I mean, I should write a separate paper about that. But I mean, it already shows up in my gravitational ether paper. I mean, no one has the dark energy built into their model. There's No one. No one has ever predicted dark energy. No one needs dark energy. Einstein doesn't need dark energy. Einstein I mean, if Hubble didn't tell Einstein that the universe is expanding, then Einstein would not need dark energy in his GR equation. GR can survive very nice, thank you, without dark energy. But my ether model cannot. My universe collapses. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about this.
So the question is, can I derive the numbers given G?
Oh, I see why this happens. Okay, so yeah.
The question is, can I derive from G H? Can I asked ChatGPT if it can derive H from G, but I don't think it really understood. I would have to feed ChatGPT my entire ether theory, and that's like a lot of stuff to write. At this point, my ether.
No, what you need is like to have an AI for you.
Yeah, that would be nice if an AI would follow everything I'm saying. And we need to finish watching Three Brown, Two Red, whatever. We were in the middle, and we wanted to do some AI together.
We don't need to know that to use it to use AI.
I don't want to. I don't want to use AI. I want to. I want to build our own AI from scratch because I have my
No,
own.
you can. No, it's too much data.
No, I don't care about the data. I care about the model. I want to build our own model from scratch. I have, I have a brain theory that I'd like to implement.
Oh, okay.
So, like, my AI will be, very intelligent, unlike ChatGPT. I mean, ChatGPT is extremely intelligent, but
No, ChatGPT is dumb.
I mean, it's the smartest we have. Anyway, I want to run to the bathroom.
They're not smart. They just say things. They just relate words to words. That's all they do.
Well, that's all that we do. What do you think you do? You think you're better than?
No, we can use the logos and we can
No.
reason
Oh, you believe in God? Oh, I
and
didn't
we
know you.
can use our senses. No,
Yeah,
logos.
Logos
No,
is
it has
God.
nothing to do with believing.
Logos is
Huh?
God.
Logos is God. What?
Look it up. Logos is the name of God.
Who calls God logos?
Logos is the name of God. Logos is a name of
Logos
God.
is logic.
I know, and it's God. That's if you think of
In
anyway.
what? In the Bible?
No, I don't remember who decided. Like when you talk to people like religious logicians, they say logos, 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 but then you realize, oh, you mean God. They renamed God logos. It's just a renaming.
I've seen those arguments, and I think what you're talking about is people saying that because there is logos, there is reason, there is God.
Are you going to sleep soon?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to sleep at some point, but
No, because I want to go to the
I'm just
bathroom. I'm
to
I'm delaying
I
running
need
to
to
the
puke or
bathroom, so I
something.
just wanted to know how long you're gonna be here for.
No, I'm gonna be here for a bit more, but I need to go puke a bit.
Puke?
I think, yeah,
Okay, go
just a
puke.
little bit because I ate way too much.
Really? You're fat?
Yeah. Hmm?
Are you fat?
No, I'm skinny,
Oh.
so
Um.
I can't eat much.
So how do you know how to puke? Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, I can puke whenever I want.
Okay. All right.
Easy
You
peasy.
go puke. I'll play something and
Yeah. See you soon.
I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye. Okay. Who are we gonna listen to? I'm gonna put yeah, the dark energy lecture. Dark energy. Let's look up dark energy. T. Dark energy Professor, what's his name? Professor Physics. You know what? I don't need to share this. I can share this. Physics A. I think his name is. Oh, there it is. Dark energy. Okay, so we can take this link. La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Da la 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 la. Oh, come on. Coro coro coco li 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 lo 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 lu 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 lo. Oh, come on. Copy. Da la 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 cantare.
Hello. Today we're going to look at dark energy. Dark energy is a key explanation for accelerating universe expansion. You can find experimental and observational
I'm going to the
evidence of
bathroom.
dark energy if
Oh,
you
you haven't
type
gone yet.
evidence for dark energy
You're
into
slow. I
any
already
internet
have
search
gone and
engine.
came back.
I'm playing it on the YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. Watch the stream on YouTube. You'll see it.
Are you playing like the dark energy thing?
Yeah, I'm playing a 1 hour dark energy. I'll see you later. I gotta run because
Damn, that's too much.
I'm
1
pooping
hour,
my
what the
pants. I
hell?
gotta go. I'll see you.
Yeah.
A principal way of doing so is to observe supernova in galaxies, and the conclusion that is drawn is that those galaxies are accelerating away from us, suggesting that the universe expansion is itself accelerating. We can perhaps best start our story with Einstein, who was trying to understand the nature of the universe. And he was being told by the astronomers at the time that the universe was fixed and unchanging, and that the galaxies in the universe, these dots all represent galaxies in the universe, were as it were suspended in space. They had always been there. They would always be there. There was no start to the universe. There will be no ending. The galaxies simply are there. There may be local movement. The sun goes around the galaxy, the Earth goes around the sun. But on a cosmic scale, the universe just remains fixed and unchanging. Now, this, of course, was an immediate problem for Einstein because he knew that the only long-scale force that was operating that he was aware of was the gravitational force, and that all of these galaxies would exert a gravitational force, which was an attractive force on all the other galaxies. And so what ought to happen is all those galaxies should be, as it were, attracting themselves and thus pulling all the galaxies in. So the universe ought to be contracting. But the astronomers at the time were quite adamant that the universe was fixed and unchanging. So Einstein concluded that there must be another force, which he called the cosmological constant, which was equal and opposite to the force of gravity, and which essentially maintained the galaxies in space in a fixed position. Now, before Einstein got very far with this analysis, a man called Hubble came along and showed that the universe was in fact expanding. And you can see how he did that in my video on Hubble, Big Bang, and the age of the universe. But let me, for completeness, just repeat the main points here. The expansion of the universe can be thought of as, in one dimension, the expansion of a rubber band. Let's pin the rubber band at this end, so this is fixed, and then we'll have some coordinate points which we mark on the rubber band. These are points 1, 2, 3, and this might be 4. And the scale factor, that is the distance between any two adjacent points, we give the letter A. Now, obviously, if we stretch the rubber band, then the coordinate points will move and the spacing factor will also move. So here is the rubber band, and I've marked, as you can see, the coordinate points on it. The distance between any two coordinate points, two adjacent coordinate points, is A. But as the rubber band expands, so the coordinate points move and the distance A increases. It's always the same distance between the coordinate points, but that distance between those points increases as the elastic band expands. And essentially what we're saying is exactly the same thing, that as the universe expands, so the distance between any two coordinate points also expands, and that's the coordinate distance A. So what we're essentially saying is that the distance between two coordinate points, let's say we want to know the distance between coordinate point 1 and coordinate point 4, that distance is the difference in coordinate points, 4 minus 1 would be 3, multiplied by A. And that A, we have to recognize, is a function of time, because A itself increases as it were, the elastic band, as the universe increases, A will increase. Now, we can perform a differential on this. We can differentiate both sides with respect to time. So we say that d with respect to time, which we usually call d dot is the same as dd by dt. D dot is, well, delta x itself won't change. The coordinate points will still be 4 and 1, and 4 minus 1 will still be 3. So delta x remains unchanged. But A, of course, does change with time, and so you need to take the differential of A with respect to time. But what is d dot? What is dd by dt? What is a distance divided by time? That's simply velocity. So the velocity of the coordinate point is equal to delta x times A dot, which is a function of time. Now, we can always multiply anything by 1. So I'm going to multiply that by A divided by A. A over A is 1. I've done no harm to that equation. But you'll notice that delta x times A is D. So now we can say that V is equal to D times A dot over A. I shall leave off the fact that these are time dependent because we've established that, but we just need to bear that in mind. And in my earlier video, I pointed out that this term, A dot over A, is what's called Hubble's constant. And so V equals Hubble's constant times D. And that means that if you know the velocity of a receding galaxy, you can calculate how far away it is. It also implies that the further something is away from you, the faster it's traveling. One important point to make about Hubble's constant is that it is constant everywhere in space today, but Hubble's constant changes with time. So it's only a constant in space, not a constant in time. So now we have a picture of the universe where all the galaxies of the universe are moving away from one another. There is no sense in which there is a center of the universe, or indeed an edge of the universe. The universe is all space. Space itself is expanding, and it is carrying the contents of space, the galaxies, with it. And so everything is moving away from everything else. That's rather like dots on a balloon. You can take a balloon, you can mark some dots on it, and as the balloon expands, you'll see that all the dots move away from all the other dots. There's no sense that anywhere is the center. Where is the center of the surface of a balloon? Where is the center of the surface of a sphere? It doesn't have one. But you can simply take a coordinate position and say, let us pick one particular point and let us call that the center. So let's pick a particular galaxy and make that the center for our purposes. It's not the center of the universe. It's simply the center of the reference frame that we happen to choose. And let's consider another galaxy. Let's say it's this one here. And that is at a distance D at the moment from the one that we have assigned the coordinate position 0 to. And that galaxy will be moving away from this coordinate position, which I'll mark with an X, with a velocity v. And we can say, of course, that v is equal to Hubble's constant times d. That is the formula we've just derived. Now, the universe is generally regarded as being homogeneous and isotropic, which basically means the same everywhere. And Newton's theorem tells us that there will be a gravitational force acting on this galaxy here. And what Newton's theorem tells us is that the mass that will be acting on this galaxy here will be all the mass that is contained within a sphere of which this galaxy is at the edge and the coordinate point is at the center. So the total mass of all the galaxies inside this sphere acts on this galaxy here, which we'll say has a mass little m. All the mass of galaxies outside that sphere will, of course, exert a gravitational attraction, but Newton's theorem shows that all of the mass outside the sphere effectively cancels out, and the only relevant mass that will apply to this galaxy is the mass inside the sphere. And so we get the formula, the force, the gravitational force acting on that galaxy will equal g, which is the gravitational constant, times capital M, which is the total mass of all the galaxies inside the sphere, multiplied by little mass, the mass of the galaxy itself, divided by d squared. And we've developed that formula in other videos. We can also say that the potential energy of that galaxy is equal to minus g capital M little m divided by d. Now, the total energy of this galaxy here, this galaxy here, will be its kinetic energy plus its potential energy. And that's obviously going to be, the kinetic energy is half mv squared, where m is the mass of the galaxy and v is its velocity as it expands. As the universe expands, the galaxy is traveling at velocity v. Plus the potential energy, well, the potential energy is minus g capital M little m over d. And that combination of kinetic energy and potential energy is the total energy, and that must remain a constant in time. Multiplying all terms by 2, we get that mv squared minus g capital M little m over d equals 2k. And then you'll see that you can divide through by m. But 2k over m is itself a constant. 2 is a constant. The mass of the galaxy remains constant. So this is just another constant, which I shall continue to call k. And so we have derived the term that v squared minus gm over d is a constant. This is essentially the remains of the kinetic energy term. This is the potential energy term, and that becomes a constant. Now, you'll recall that we earlier derived these two terms here, that the distance is delta x times a, and the distance differentiated by time is delta x times a dot. And we're going to use those two terms to fit into the equation that we have just derived. So just to remind you, d is equal to delta x, the difference in coordinate points, times the spacing factor a, which itself is a function of time, and velocity v is equal to delta x times the time differential of the spacing factor. In other words, the rate of change of the spacing factor with time. And we're going to substitute d and v in this formula here. And that will give us that v squared, this term here, is delta x squared times a dot t all squared, that's v squared, minus 2 gm over D, well, D is delta XA, a function of t, and that equals a constant K. Now, mass is equal to the volume times the density. Density is defined, of course, as mass per unit volume. So mass is simply volume times density. And if we think about the expanding universe, here is the picture we drew earlier. Here is the galaxy that expanding away. Here's the center of the universe in terms of our frame of reference. Then as the universe expands, the volume of this sphere will increase, but the mass within it will not increase. The number of galaxies remains the same and their mass remains the same. So the volume will increase, but the density will decrease and the mass will remain the same. The volume of that sphere is obviously 4/3 pi d cubed. That's just the volume of a sphere. And the density is, we're going to call that rho, but I'm going to put brackets t to remind us that the density will vary with time. And now we can substitute this term here, which is the mass, for that m term there. And so that gives us that delta x squared a dot, which is a function of t squared, minus 2g over delta x a function of t, multiplied by the mass, which is all of this, 4/3 pi d cubed rho, which is a function of t, is equal to k. But d, this d here, is equal to delta x times a, which is a function of t. So we can put, instead of d there, we can put delta x cubed a t cubed. That term simply replaces the d cubed term there. And then you will see that we've got a delta x times a in the denominator and a delta x cubed a cubed in the numerator. So we can cancel out one of those and leave us with delta x squared a t squared. And I'll write that out so we can see what it is. That becomes delta x squared a dot function of t squared minus 2g times 4/3 pi delta x squared a t squared rho of t equals, I can just squeeze that on, equals k. Now for an important thing to notice, this term here has a delta x squared in it. This term here has a delta x squared in it. In order to be dimensionally consistent, it must follow that k has got a delta x squared term in it. Otherwise, dimensionally, it's not going to work. So since k is itself embedded.
All right. Chinas, are you here? Chinos! Okay, I think he went to throw up.
I'm here.
Are you here? How did it go? Did you throw up?
It's just explaining the equations.
Yeah, but did you go to the bathroom? Did you throw up?
Oh, I went and then I came back before you went to the bathroom.
Anyway, let me see if I have any notice. No, YouTube didn't give me anything yet back. I'm gonna go eat because I'm starving now that I.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna end up sleeping in the
Okay.
meantime.
Let me
We
think.
can talk tomorrow.
I'll call
Isn't
you
this
later, dude. Do you want to call me while you eat? I'm like having anxiety.
Yeah. I'm staying. I'll stay in the VC. I'll just.
Okay, dude. Thank you.
All right.
I mean, I wish. You know what I wish? I wish I could continue recording while I'm on the phone, but I can't.
Yeah, they don't make it easy to like switch devices, and like I wish you could just use your cell phone as a microphone and like do something else like with your computer,
Like
like share your
Probably
screen.
can.
I
Just
could
you have to use
create.
your
It
phone.
takes a lot of unnecessary like stuff that you wouldn't know unless you really program computers.
Yeah.
Like I wish they would allow me like integrations. What's a webhook? Do you know what a webhook is?
I don't know. I don't. Like I always remove permissions for it, but I don't even know what it is.
Like I wish I could create like log in with another like from the phone simultaneously. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if it's possible.
The sun is definitely down, my dude.
The sun is down, or Hassan is down.
The sun. Hassan. Someone got Hassan.
Right. So I. So
You want
It
to
was
talk
Andre.
alone?
Andre left the stream and he got Hassan.
wait. What are you saying, Chinas? What did you say?
I'm sparking
Uh,
out.
I was saying if you guys want to talk together alone, it's fine.
No, no. I want to stay on the stream, but be on the phone because my laptop is in my office and my kitchen is on the other side of the house. So how would I do this? How would I stream while talking from my phone as if I were somebody else? Like I don't have another persona. I ran out of personas. I could create a Mr.
You can carry your laptop to the kitchen.
I could, but it's a mess. I'd
Why
rather.
not?
No,
Weird.
it's too messy. It's too
It's too
messy.
messy. Okay.
It's too much work. Like you're.
It's
I
not
never.
just carrying a laptop. How that too much work?
I don't know. What else can we do? I don't know what else we can do.
That's less work than that. Nothing.
Theoretically, let me see. Can I share? We could go on StreamYard, but that's just as much as of an issue. I'd rather not do that. What else can we do? Never mind. Yeah, I'll cut the stream and I'll I'll stay on my phone. Okay, let me cut the stream and go eat. Bye. All right, now.